Hi everyone, my name is Karla Kazemi. I am a hair and beauty influencer from Toronto, Canada, and I'm so excited to be doing a beauty beat with Loop magazine today. I'm going to show you how to create this simple look that's going to take you from day to night, so let's get started. One of my favorite primers to use is the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder. I spread it over the areas where my pores are most visible, like my nose and my cheeks over here, my chin, and a little bit over here. But it'll give you a flawless look. When I want my makeup to last all day, this is the foundation that I go to all the time, and I put it on with my fingers. This is the Estée Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I just do that, spread it over here, and kind of put it all over, and it gives you the most beautiful, flawless, light coverage, but full coverage at the same time, a finish ever. When it comes to concealer, I'm a little crazy, so I do use 3 of them. You don't have to do that, but I do use the NARS color corrector first. Then I go in with the Lancôme all over concealer like this. And it's not a lot of all of them, so it works. Trust me, it just works. And I go with a dot here, here, but this is my favorite concealer placement. I like to let it marinate there a little bit, and then I go in with my favorite contour stick or bronzer stick. I do bronzing. And if you find that your face gets a little bit dry, I love the step in my makeup routine. This is the Dior First Spray Serum. Just give it a shake and you can re-mist your face, and then grab your favorite brush. This is my favorite brush. This is the Makeup by Maro F4. You just start blending, and it just gives you the most beautiful finish. One of the most important steps that I like to always emphasize is to tap your product in as opposed to rubbing it in. This DIOR contour stick is just so beautiful. It blends like a dream and it stays put all day. I love using this brush for concealer because it really helps the concealer melt into the skin as opposed to just sitting on top of the surface. That's why I really love this brush. It's just next level. See how beautiful that is? And this is proof that you don't need that much concealer to create a nice, bright, and even under eye. My absolute favorite blush right now is the Rhode Pocket Blushes, and this one specifically is in the shade Piggy. It's so nice. It melts right into your skin, and it just, look how beautiful that is. I love a good blush. I do have blush blindness, but it works. Look at that. It's just so beautiful, and it blends really nicely, and it looks like a glow from within. I haven't met a blush that I haven't loved from Rhode. This one is just divine. One of the little tricks I like to use is to kind of bring up the blush a little bit under my eyes, and it almost works like a color corrector as well. It just is beautiful. I am a powder girl through and through, especially if you want your makeup to last all day and night. So I go in with my Airbrush Finish powder by Charlotte Tilbury. It's just the best one. I just haven't found one that just melts into your skin and doesn't seep into the lines and doesn't make you look dry. So I use number 1 underneath my eyes and number 2 all over the face. So what I like to do is, as you can see, it's so well loved. Go in like that. I do pat it in the back of my hand like that. Look up, okay? And then if you have any concealer seeping into your lines, this kind of blends it out like that. You can do it with a little brush or your finger, like that. So you'll be able to set a very flawless, clean under eye. Look up, and then don't be afraid to like press pretty hard. Just like that. And you'll get the most flawless, beautiful under eye that will stay put all day. If you don't want to use your fingers, you can also use a little brush like this, and then just go lightly into those lines. Just lightly tap, and that smooths out any concealer that is sitting in those lines. And little fine lines like this. Gotta do some weird faces like this to get to those lines. Get some more powder, tap it, and I like to do it like this. It just works when you make weird faces like this. That's it. Places that I also like to set are right here on my eyebrows before I do my eyebrows. And then I go in with my number 2 powder. Go in with my number 2 powder, swirl, knock off the extra product, and that's how I set my entire face. One of the tricks I like to use too is you swirl, and you'll create that airbrush finish. On my platforms, I love sharing just my everyday makeup that is ride or die that I'll purchase myself. This is one of them. This is also the Charlotte Tilbury powder bronzer. It just works so beautifully, and it also lasts forever, like forever. So I'm just setting my contour with this, and again, roll it on like so. Instead of, don't rub, kind of just dab and roll. That's the best way to ensure that you're not moving any makeup underneath. And for blush, I love the Patrick Ta She's Blushing. It is such a beautiful color. It's such a beautiful color. It goes with anything. And I just lightly set it on top and gives me that nice flush. And I love that my cream blush is pink, and then my powder blush is a little bit more on the peach tone side. So it just creates a nice little effect here. And if you feel like you've over powdered, you can always take the cream side, grab your brush and restamp that area, and it'll look a little bit more alive and more dewy and glowy. And for my eyebrows, I like to start with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Soft Brown. And this is how I map them out. The more you get used to this, you know where to map them out, but this is how I like to map them out. And then the more you do it, you'll just know where to put your brow pencil. I do like to go a little bit backwards, just like that, to chisel out the best brow. It just makes it look a little more natural, I find, if you do that, and you get those areas where there's no hair. Just like that, just connect to the tip. For the inner brow, I love to use my brow tint pen, and I just lightly create little hairs like that. See how beautiful that looks? And if you think, and just to make them look a little bit more natural, you can just brush them up, diffuse it, and now you have a beautiful, beautiful brow. Now that I've filled in my eyebrows, I like to go in with the Benefit Brow Wax. It has a little bit of tint, so it just creates a more fluffy type of brow, and it also has little hair-like fibers that actually create a more fuller looking brow. At the home stretch, this is the easiest eye you'll ever do. This is the Armani liquid eyeshadow in number 22. It is one of my favorites. It's an everyday, but you can also glam it up type of look or color. It's just the most beautiful. Look how pigmented it is, and the best part is that you don't have to worry about fallout. You can just use your finger or a brush. I personally like to use my finger for this, diffuse it onto the eye, and it gives you the most beautiful quick eyeshadow look. It's just so nice. And then if you really want to glam it up, you can always go in with your eyeshadow, your powder eyeshadow, and just diffuse it a little bit more here and create more of a definition. But this is just the most beautiful product ever, and it's so easy to work with. I do like to work one eye at a time in case it dries too quickly, but like I said, look how quick and easy it is. Honestly, it's like a 1 minute eye look. And wait till I show you how I finish this off, because it's so pretty. I always get so many compliments. It lasts all day and you don't need to set it or anything like that. I like to finish off this eyeshadow look with Moon Dust shadows. I love Space Cowboy. It is my favorite. Like that. And then I just place it on the middle of my eye. Hope you can see that, but it sparkles so beautifully, especially if you're gonna go out at night. This catches the light so well. And I just like to put in the middle, a little bit above my eye right here. So good, you'll get compliments for sure. My final two steps are eyeliner and mascara. So I'm gonna tight line right here. If you're new to this, you just kind of lift your eye like that and go right where the waterline is. Just creates a nice little base for your mascara. If you want a more glammed look, you can place your eyeliner here, just kind of messily over here, and then you can blend it in with a brush. What I like to use is a angled brush like this. Follow the bottom line like this, and then kind of like extend the eyeliner like that, and then blend it downward from that tip. Ladies, if you have your nails done, you can use your edge of your nail to drag it up. If you want to add a little more glam or drama, you can take your liquid eyeliner and just follow that bottom line like that. And your final step for your eyes is your mascara. Don't ever be afraid of layering the mascara on. It just gives you so much drama to your eyes, and just love it. My favorite eyelash curler is from Velour, and they just know lashes, guys. They just know it. So all I do is I pump about 2 times each eye. Okay. And I use my favorite mascara, which is the Panorama Mascara by L'Oreal Paris. Just, it's been a staple of the last year and a half, I feel. This is a nice little tip too. Sometimes I find that when I curl my end lash, it just does not do the trick. It just creates like a weird lash. So I tend to straighten the ends so that the lash can go this way. If that makes sense. One little tip here too is when you apply your mascara, roll it. Like you're just rolling it a little bit. So you're applying it and roll. Apply and roll. It just gives you a longer, more separated look. And what I love about this mascara is that it gives you some volume and length. I don't have to go for 2 mascaras, which I used to all the time. 2 things I would do to take the basic look from day to night is adding lashes. These are my favorite lashes of all time. I'm a Velour Lash Girly, ride or die, fabulous lashes. Love them because they're so easy and they give you such a beautiful, natural, but a little more extra look. These are the stick-ons, the self-stick ones, and this is my favorite tweezer to use. You take one of the long clusters and you align it with your lash line like that. You can add as many or as little as you want. So this one goes here. So fast. Like when I'm saying fast, I do it in the car. And to finish off the entire look, I'm gonna go in some lipstick. I like using the L'Oreal Color Riche lip liner in the color Natural. It just creates a beautiful natural line, and I like to overline slightly, diffuse it, just blend it with my finger like this. And even if your lip gloss fades, you'll still have a nice defined line. I'm more of a natural lip type of gal, and I love using this Milk Makeup lip gloss. And it's just a nice natural lip. Last thing I love doing is going in with a very shimmery type of lip gloss. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lippy, and it just has, look at that, and I like to almost line the top lip like that. Creates this illusion of a fuller lip. In the bottom right here, and that's it. And I kind of rub it right in the middle like that, and you are done. This is the finished look. Finish it off with a little bit of your favorite setting spray. This is the Makeup by Mario setting spray, and you're good to go. Done. This is the look. It is so good, easy to follow, done in 15 minutes.